Today we're going to look at parallel lines cut by a transversal. Parallel lines are two lines that never intersect. So if I'm looking at this picture, that would mean that line N and line N are parallel. The transversal would be line P. That is the line that intersects the two parallel lines. Just as a reminder, supplementary angles are two angles that add up to 180 degrees, and they make a straight line. The first set of angles we're going to look at are vertical angles. And remember, vertical angles are opposite from each other, so they're across the vertex, and they are congruent. And remember, congruent means the same. So the vertex here would be where these lines meet. So if they're across the vertex, that would mean that angles 1 and 4 are vertical. Angles 2 and 3 are vertical. Angles 5 and 8 are vertical. And angles 6 and 7 are vertical. The next set of angles we're going to look at are alternate interior. So alternate simply means opposite sides of the transversal, and interior means inside the parallel lines. So we're looking inside the parallel lines, which would be here. That's inside. And then we want opposite sides. Alternate interior angles are also congruent, which again means same. So I have two sets of alternate interior angles here. Angles 3 and 6 and 4 and 5. So they are inside the parallel lines and on opposite sides. Our next set of angles are alternate exterior angles. So again, alternate means opposite sides, and exterior now means the outside of the parallel lines. Alternate exterior angles are also congruent, so they're going to have the same measurement. So I have two sets of alternate exterior angles. So angles 1 and 8 and angles 2 and 7. So they are on opposite sides of the transversal, and they are outside the parallel lines, making them exterior angles. Our next set of angles are corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are going to be congruent. So corresponding simply means that they are going to be in the same location. So for example, top left corner with top left corner. So if I look at angle 1, because that's in the top left of parallel line M, then I'm looking for the same angle on line N, which would be angle 5. So 1 and 5 are corresponding. Angle 2 and 6 are also corresponding because they are on top of the parallel lines, both on the right side. Angles 3 and 7 are corresponding. They're both on the left side and below the parallel line. And lastly, angles 4 and 8 are corresponding. So they're both on the right side and they're both below a parallel line. Next, we're going to look at same side interior angles. So same side means that they're on the same sides of the transversal. So they're on the left side or they're on the right side. Interior means inside the parallel lines. Same side interior angles are supplementary, meaning they make 180 degrees. So angles 3 and 5 would be same side interior. So they're both on the left side and they're both inside the parallel lines. Now 3 is an acute angle and 5 is an obtuse angle. So if I put those together, then they're going to create a supplementary angle. Right? Angles 4 and 6 are also same side interior. So they're both on the right side inside the parallel lines. And those will also create 180 degrees. The last set of angles we're going to look at are same side exterior angles. So same side means that they're on the left or the right, and exterior means that they are outside the parallel lines. Same side exterior angles will also be supplementary 180 degrees. So angles 1 and 7 are same side exterior, so they're both outside the parallel lines on the left side. And then angles 2 and 8 are both on the right side and on the exterior. And again, 2 is an acute angle, 8 is an obtuse angle. So if I put those together, then they're going to create 180 degrees. So we're told that angle 1 is 120 degrees. And using that, I want to find the values of all the other angles. So if angle 1 is 120 degrees, which angle is vertical to angle 1? Because that will be congruent. Right? Angle 4 is vertical, so that's also 120 degrees. Angles 1 and 2 create what type of relationship? They create a supplementary angle, so that means it needs to be a total of 180, so 2 is going to be 60. 3 is vertical to 2, so that's also going to be 60. What is the relationship between angles 1 and 5? 1 and 5 are corresponding, which means that they're congruent, so 5 is going to be 120, which means that 6 will be 60 because they create a supplementary angle. 7 is 60 because it's vertical to 6. And 8 is going to be 120. Notice that all the obtuse angles are 120 and all of the acute angles are 60. All right, you try to fill this one in. So it says angle 1 is 72, and you're trying to fill in all of the rest. Right, your picture should look as follows.